Kombat Jones, I love you, and I acknowledge you.
We got cage matches coming. We have Hell in a Cell. All that and more. Ringside Renaissance. Hey, yo, Jesse, hit the music.
You are now listening to the Ringside Renaissance Wrestling Podcast.
Welcome back to another episode of Ringside Renaissance. We're here with the RRW Weekly Review for WWE, that club fed for the haters. Yeah. And I'm here with the best co-host in the world, pretty deadly Jesse. Yeah, and I'm Andrew. Kombat Jones. Yeah. Click, clack. We're here. We're back. We're live.
It is good to be back and in color, man.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Renaissance. We're bringing the Renaissance of wrestling back.
And you can bring it back, too, by liking, sharing, and subscribing.
Yes. Hit that like button. If you're watching, you better hit that like button. Elbow drop it. 5-star. Frog splash it. GTS it. Claymore that bitch. Yeah. BFT that bitch. Superman punch that bitch. Ta. Yeah. All that. What's
Here we
up,
go.
Jesse? What's good?
I am very good. I'm ready to talk some wrestling. It's been a while. I have to say real quick, we don't talk numbers very much, but we are very close to 1,000.
Yes.
And if you do not remember, you're just joining us. When we get to 1,000, Kombat Jones will wear the mink coat.
Yeah.
On the show. So we really need some subscriptions.
I got a black mink, an old one from Manhattan, from Broadway, and I'm about to break it out. And it's going to be big. It's going to be big. Can't wait. Yeah, it is. We're almost there. We're on the road to 1K, and then we'll be on the road to 1 milli.
I think we got a couple stops along the way.
Yeah.
Shout out and thanks for all the support.
Yeah, putting it out there in the universe, so, you know. Yeah. Speaking it into existence.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
What was also a beautiful thing was this week in not the whole week in pro wrestling, but some of the week in pro wrestling.
Yeah. Oh, like I said, though, Raw announced, WWE announced that Raw will be going to 2 hours, even before Netflix starts. So that's a little interesting. I assume it's going to be 2 hours on Netflix then, which makes, well, from what I'm seeing, I guess they're not going to probably be as limited on much as time then, right?
Yeah.
So who knows what it'll end up being like and what the commercials will end up being like. Because they say it's commercial free, but you know WWE is going to have like their commercials or sponsors, stuff like that during like they do with the PLEs in between matches. They got to have some time in between like their segments and what they're doing, like to clean up and do whatever, right? So
yeah, I'm interested to see like the formatting of it, how it's going to go. Maybe a lot more backstage promos and vignettes and
yeah, and yeah, very, very much. And Smackdown is on USA this week. Also starts again, so they're all done with Fox. That's over with. See what they got planned. If there's anything special going to happen, any special guests or trying to bump the numbers up. From what I'm hearing some rumblings in the IWC. Okay.
You got some sources?
Oh, yeah. Very, very reliable. Yeah.
Okay.
But we might get some something, you know.
Fisting?
Oh, no. Did I? Oh, some Superman punches? Something. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. Maybe some final boss action?
Oh,
I don't know.
Shit.
I don't know. Maybe they'll save it. I don't know.
You heard it here first on Ringside Renaissance.
Yeah.
But to get to SmackDown from last week, we have to. To get to SmackDown this week, we got to cover SmackDown from last week.
Rewind
that shit. And SmackDown last week took place someplace that I don't know, and it started off with Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, who's getting sued for that name apparently.
That's true. Also, yeah, the American Nightmare name, and I'm not sure if it's the logo also because he has the logo on his neck, of course.
Oh, imagine that.
A lot of lawsuits going on. AEW's got stuff going on too, I believe.
Yeah, with all the ones that are public, imagine all the ones that are private.
Yeah, true.
Oof.
I wonder how that's going to end up being settled with Cody, because apparently the person they already had like an agreement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he gave him an offer he couldn't refuse, and now he's going back and changing it.
Yeah, it was probably $600 in an autographed T-shirt back in the day, but
now he wants everything. Yeah.
Solo came out.
Oh, Solo came out. Yeah.
Left the Bloodline back, and he basically said, Cody said he wants a piece of Solo's ass next week.
Yeah, he thinks he deserves a title shot again.
And yeah, that's right. Solo said that, but Cody said, "I don't want you. I want Jacob Fatu."
Yeah.
What he said. Yes, you're right.
Jacob Fatu's like freaking out. Yeah. He sells it good. Walks up, gets on top of the ring. Solo says, I've run this shit. Get the fuck down. Solo, I love you. I'll do anything for you. You can have my title shot.
Gives it to him.
Yep.
There might be people are talking about Jacob having like a face turn, but like look at because they took the tag title off him and gave it to Tongaloa, and now Solo's denying him his title opportunity.
Yeah, there's some doubts in my mind with that and Roman Reigns, because like everything with Roman's been predictable, or people think they're predicting like everything that's going to happen. Like we've always thought we're going to get this whole Bloodline, Civil War, and War Games and everything. And like Roman still hasn't said how he feels about everything. About Cody, obviously he's got beef with the Bloodline, with that part of the Bloodline, right? With Solo. But we don't know how it's going to actually go. Like WWE hasn't been as predictable with some things, a little bit here and there. So who knows whose side he's going to choose, or if somebody's going to change, or like Roman might still come back and still be a dick. You know, like he might not have changed. He's just not the champion, and they turned on him. He might still be going for Cody. He might still be going for both of them. Like
that's true.
He might not be the baby face all these people want.
Whew.
Yeah. But that's good though too. That's good. That's not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah. So you don't think they're going to go the Bloodline War Games, or?
They might. They have. They did like just announce officially like that the tickets are on sale for that in Vancouver, but they haven't said anything about it yet. Like the match, they haven't announced that. And then like they just had like this thing in New York or whatever for social media or whatever, promoting business. It was with Paul Heyman, and Roman Reigns was there, right? Yeah. And they're talking about things, and they were speaking on like the numbers about how like he's had like the highest numbers of everything when he's been bad, when he's been a heel, compared to the numbers of when he wasn't. So would his numbers still be the same if he, you know what I'm saying? Like they might keep with what's going good. I don't know. The numbers are up for that. They might still call for that.
That's tough though, because that whole crowd's backing him now. Like how to switch it. It'd be tough, but we didn't get Roman here. What we got was an announcement that Cody and Solo were going to be in a steel cage match to kick off the era of SmackDown on USA. Is this for the title? I don't remember if I caught that or if it's just a
I think it's for the title, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because Nick Aldis came out and he says, I'm sick of this whole bloodline numbers game thing. And
Okay, yep.
yeah.
So this is the first time either world title's been defended on TV in quite a while, right?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Maybe Damian Priest had one a while back against somebody. I don't remember, but this is pretty big actually for their debut. Like,
yeah, because the first debut ever for SmackDown on Fox was Brock Lesnar and Kofi Kingston when he took the 7 seconds or whatever the fuck it was, that bullshit off Kofi. So now they're gonna move to USA and they're gonna have a title match.
yeah, people were really upset when that happened, but I gotta say, like, to everybody that was upset, Kofi still lasted longer than I do. So, I mean,
yeah, he had a little run. Yeah, he had a
Yeah.
little run. It's not like they took it off him. It's just like the manner that they did it. But whatever.
Like 7 seconds is like a dream goal of mine. I can't have 4 and give up.
Right.
Next, we had Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton and the greatest tag team in the world, Pretty Deadly, backstage, and
yes,
still sowing the seeds for this Tiffany Nia Jax turn. Now, everybody thinks Tiffany Stratton's going to go face and all this stuff. What if Tiffany Stratton is the heel in this?
Oh, and Nia. Oh, and they're trying to like get Nia over.
Yeah.
You
don't like it?
No, I don't like Nia. No.
I mean, neither. I don't really like Tiffany either, but I'm trying to put some sauce in this because I really don't care much about it.
Right.
They took the title off Bayley, and I've been pissed ever since. So,
yeah, I don't know where they're going with it because if they're gonna put the title on Tiffany, like, who's gonna face her? Then it's gonna leave like what, Bayley and stuff like that. So she's still kind of gotta. Or I don't know. There's more people than that, more women than that, but shit. Good question.
Women's division.
Let us know in the
lacking
comments.
over on SmackDown.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
like Chelsea Green and Piper Niven and whatever for heels, but
yeah.
Boy, oh boy, I'm just not liking what they're cooking up in the women's division. And
so Nia maybe going face. Yeah, she's gonna get fucked over, but she keeps kind of like being like. She kind of keep being like a bitch about it though. Like I don't know. Yeah.
Well, the thing is too is like, okay, so
she's paranoid.
Maybe I'm thinking too far into this because, Pretty Deadly is the greatest thing in WWE right now. But they seem to be siding more with Tiffany Stratton. Like they're there because Tiffany's there. Like
right.
They're not
I think they would be there for Nia, but Nia don't want no part of them.
Right. So if Tiffany's to go face, does that mean Pretty Deadly is going to go face?
I mean,
they stay back with Nia. Like, I mean, that's probably the greatest decision ever, right? Make them.
They need to stick with Tiffany if they're going to stick with one of them.
Imagine Pretty Deadly going babyface with Tiffany and then taking down the Bloodline for the tag titles as baby faces.
Oh, baby. Yeah, they could get over too. They can definitely get over. Yeah.
You know what they would do? They would go, I don't know.
Yes, boy. Yes. Yeah, baby, let's go. Pretty Deadly.
Let's
Pretty
go.
Deadly tag team
screen.
champions. Face. Let's do it.
All right, heard it here first on Ringside Renaissance. Then we had Bayley and Tiffany Stratton. Again, I'm just pissed off with the whole how they book Bayley.
No, she got a win though.
Yeah, she did get a win.
She got a win. She got the rose plant.
Yeah, Nia came out and fucked things up like she does every match she's involved in. And
yep.
Then we had the debut of who you've been waiting for, Giovanni Vinci.
Oh my god, I'm at a loss for words. Like I didn't even know it's the same freaking guy.
Oh man, I thought you've been waiting for this though.
I know, but he's got the whole fucking the new get up. He's got the drip now. He's got the Lamborghini. Like he's got the chains or whatever. He's got the new fucking velour suits and the sunglasses and wow, what a match that was. Like I don't even understand what they're doing. Like I feel like we just went back like 4 years in time. Like with like storytelling or what the hell's going on. Like I don't know where they're going with it, but it's hilarious, I guess. It's
all these vignettes like leading up to it, and like this big build, like he's gonna be like this guy, the graphics and everything.
It's like Vince is back in charge, and like Giovanni's about to leave to go to another company. I'm gonna screw this son of a bitch.
Yeah,
like
gotta put up. And it wasn't like he got beat by like fucking Kevin Owens or something like that. It was fucking Apollo Crews, who can't buy a win on SmackDown.
And what the hell's the ref's problem, man? Like they give these other people like 10 minutes to take their whole Cody to take his whole damn jacket off, and all these other people, and he can't even unzip his fucking jacket, and they let him, the other guy, Apollo, fucking roll him up and pin him. Like, let the man get ready. Let the man get, like, they ain't ring the bell yet. Like, they're not in their corners. You're supposed to say you're ready. Like, the fuck?
So you're saying it's a conspiracy with the ref?
Yes.
God damn it.
The ref rolled out of the ring with Apollo and was like looking back at freaking Giovanni too. Like, it made no sense. Yes.
Do you think this is like a... Does he have like a problem with like Mussolini, and it like just carried all this time? And...
Dude, I don't know what this like gimmick is, or like what he's going for, or where they're going with it. But it would be funny to watch and see, like, if it's just like a joke, or like, I don't freaking know, man. Yeah,
I didn't think about that. Maybe Vinci will come out next week and expose this referee for the scoundrel he is, man. I never thought of that.
He's got a good excuse. Like, they didn't even let him freaking like. Yeah.
Now, I'm excited to see if this week they do the same thing, but with Baron Corbin, because I want to see Baron Corbin get a win. But
you don't want to see him get screwed for the millionth time in history. He gonna go back to sad Corbin?
What was that? Yeah,
or whatever.
Was it sad Corbin?
Something like that. Yeah. And then he hit the jackpot. Yeah. Then he was happy Corbin, and he was whatever. Yeah. Oh, God.
He's got more gimmicks than Papa Shango did.
Yeah. The whole train.
Kama Mustafa, the Extreme Fighting Machine. So then Kevin Owens, Grayson Waller, and Austin Theory were backstage, and then they came out and had a triple threat match, which was interesting, the booking of this, because
backstage it was good. They're sitting in front of the Wayne Gretzky. They were in Edmonton, and they were sitting. Yeah, that's where Raw or SmackDown was. It was in Edmonton, home of the Edmonton Oilers, and the greatest of all time, Wayne Gretzky. And they were in front of the Wayne Gretzky picture mural, and they're like, "Who's this guy?"
Do you think it's pretty cool what they've been doing? Like, they've been doing it like with hockey lately, because you had like Punk with the Avalanche a couple weeks ago, and then now this with the Gretzky and the Oilers, and then they had like Jalen Brunson and Halliburton and stuff. How they're kind of weaving in like sports like into like their presentation, I think is pretty cool. Like what they're doing with it.
Yeah, it must have something to do with kind of like with the Endeavor thing too, right? It's smart. It makes sense to blur the lines between everything. And then like Jackie Redmond, they had signed her on completely too, and she's works for NHL also. Yeah,
and then they had that boxer come in that one time.
Yeah.
And then even like a couple years ago, I think not this past WrestleMania, the WrestleMania before, they had George Kittle come out and help Pat McAfee. So it's cool how they're kind of weaving it. It makes it feel like more of a sports.
Yeah, it's cool.
Product,
I like it. I like it.
What did you think about the triple threat match?
It was all right. It was confusing. It seems like they, who knows when they're going to pull the trigger with this Austin Theory, Grayson Waller thing.
Yeah, I agree.
But it was all right. It wasn't bad. Just the ending with them beating Kevin Owens down again and stuff. And, man, I'm over it.
Yeah, I like you said, they need to pull the trigger. Like all these storylines are kind of just, what do you call it? They're kind of just simmering, I guess.
Yeah, brewing.
But
and
like,
they're not
they
doing
need to
nothing.
kind of stagger it, I think, to kind of let something. It feels like they're just letting everything brew until like the PLEs and stuff, but like they need to let something happen somewhere here. Like,
and I'm not mad about the whole Austin Theory thing either. Like when they do it, That's cool. It'll be something new to see if he can get over as being a face, you know?
Yeah.
With Grayson Waller and all that. And yeah, it'll be interesting.
I think it'll be like the same thing as Jey Uso. Like, he'll be probably over with the fans, but just probably won't really go much of anywhere.
Yeah.
Time will tell.
Right.
Kevin Owens did beat Grayson Waller. Was it Grayson Waller? No, he beat Theory, I believe, with the stunner.
Yep.
Theory jumped about
Sold
8
it good.
feet in the air.
Yeah.
And fucking,
Yeah.
I don't know about selling that good. It looked like a fucking Looney Tunes cartoon.
But. Yeah. Everybody wants to see how they can outdo like their stunner selling now. Ever since, you know, The Rock, I guess. But
yeah, The Rock was absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
Vince McMahon. Fucking Vince.
Yeah.
We don't condone that. The man, that's the guy we don't speak of on our show.
Yeah.
LA Knight came out to the ring.
Yeah. This was my favorite part of SmackDown.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Anything. So I read somewhere they were like, oh, wait until they turn LA Knight heel and see what real work he can do. Like, how are they going to turn that man heel?
It'll be a long time down the line if they do. That ain't happening anytime soon. He already was heel. Like,
yeah. And the fucking crowd just loved him. Like, what the fuck are we going to do?
Yeah.
Man. He came out and Melo came out and said he wanted a U.S. title shot. And then Andrade came out and said he wanted a U.S. title shot. And
interesting dynamic, too, between them because Andrade's over, too, right? But Andrade was talking a little shit. And LA Knight's like, I don't know what the hell you're saying, man. Like, you speaking in Spanish. I don't know what you're saying. Like, we going to need a translation. I'm Monty, RJ, what's up?
What's up? Yeah, somebody.
Yeah. But Melo, too. Melo was great. They were all so great throughout the freaking segment, man. Like, I loved it.
This is like mid-card. This is what you do with the mid-card. And also over on Raw, too. I really like what they're doing over there. But, like,
yeah,
if you're not going to feature the world title and the undisputed title, like, in a overly prominent way on your weekly television, like, build these mid-card titles up to be, like, what you're watching for, you know?
Yeah.
This series that they've had between Andrade and Melo has been really good. I think they're tied to a piece right now, right? Matches. Yeah. So I have a feeling like they're going to have it be the next match between those two is who goes for the U.S. title.
Yep. They both got a BFT, a blunt force trauma.
LA Knight hit it and quit it on both of them.
Hit it and quit it. Yeah. Man, he cooked them. Melo was fucking cooking too, man.
Yeah, they were all doing really well.
Oh, yeah. They got great chemistry between those three. They should have a triple threat.
Yeah.
LA's Knight. Yeah. You know what? That's a good idea.
That'd be cool. They should have like a screwy finish for their blow off match between Melo and Andrade, and then make it a triple threat.
Yeah. How about that new LA Knight shirt too? Like, it's gold. Yeah.
It's in the mail.
Okay. I'm so happy. I'm so glad because if not, I was going to have to do it. Yeah. I'm glad you were the one that did it. Yeah. Like, I so good having them crossing the Delaware down in captions. Just. Yeah. Like gold. Good job, WWE. Good job.
Yeah, it's a lot better than his last. His last shirt that came out was a little bit lacking. A lot of wrestling shirts these days are kind of.
Yeah.
If you want people to not be embarrassed they're watching wrestling, you got to make the shirts pop. You know, like some of these are not that great.
Yeah, I think AEW actually has better shirts. Their graphics and stuff. For a while, I think they were way better than WWE. Yeah,
I'll say for a while, not currently.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, they're not really jumping off the shelf now, probably, but
nothing's jumping off of anything over there. Well, except for the wrestlers. Chelsea Green defeated Michin. Don't really care.
I thought she was impressive. Chelsea Green keeps getting better. Like I kind of like wrote her off.
Okay.
For a while, and I think like realizing like she is actually very, very good.
Yeah.
Like she knows what she's doing. Like,
yeah, she's married to Sean Spears, right?
Yes.
That's the one? Okay.
Or no.
No. Oh, Matt Cardona.
Yes. The one married to Sean Spears. I think pregnant, or they just had a baby. That was the one from the Iconics.
You're right. Okay.
Yeah. Iconics throwing back. They were over as a heel tag team too, with their annoying accents, and
that started the downfall of Sasha Banks in WWE when they lost the tag titles at Mania.
Yep.
Good callback there.
Yeah.
Should just do a callback episode. Finally, they had this 8-man tag. They had the Bloodline against the Street Profits and DIY. And you didn't like it?
No, I was out of it at that point. Like, just when they said, like, I love the Street Profits. Like, I think they're great. Like, profits are up. Yeah, sure. But just the main event, like, I was in DIY, and I'm like, oh, you know what's gonna happen. Like, Bloodline's going over.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Is it because your boy got pinned?
Who's my boy?
Montez.
Oh, Montez. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
he got the fucking spike.
Yeah, he got the spike. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just
spiked his drink.
Yeah, it's a lot of the Bloodline stuff is like just the same right now for me. I'm kind of like over it. Like I like exactly. Like I like Jacob Fatu, but we're all waiting for Roman to come back, and he was gone for so long, and then he came back, and now he's gone again.
Mm-hmm.
And when he did come back, he didn't do much. Yeah,
I've been working on that
fisting.
shit.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
Yo, if he comes out to Disturbed,
oh shit,
that's the only thing that could beat his current music.
Yeah.
Come out to the sickness.
Yep.
My God Almighty, throwback to fucking high school. It was terrible in high school. What the fuck am I talking about? Yeah. Oh man, that was SmackDown. Not a lot to talk about. I think right now I'm more invested in Raw than SmackDown at the moment.
Same, until there's like more implications and big things happening.
Yeah.
So like, if we're gonna get Cody and Solo in the cage for the championship on SmackDown, what are we gonna get for Bad Blood? Cody's definitely in Bad Blood, obviously, for a championship match. I mean, he's in all the fucking trailers with Metro Boomin or whatever it is that have been leading up to it. So he's obviously going to be at the event. They're going to have the title on the line. But will it be Solo? Will it be Jacob Fatu? Like, I doubt it's going to be Roman.
Yeah.
Roman going to be back for Bad Blood? I don't know.
I think Roman's going to come back for this Friday's SmackDown.
That's what I was thinking.
Or Jimmy comes back to help Cody on SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bad Blood, it's Solo. It's Jacob and Cody. Jimmy comes out, and then Roman comes out.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ways they could go with it. I wish they would just fucking go. Like,
yeah.
It's fucking go time. We've waited long enough.
Yeah, Cody doesn't have much going on. It's just with Solo, and we've already had this how many freaking times? Like
once.
It seems like we've had it way more than that, though. It's just yeah. I don't know.
Just doesn't have the same pop to it, and I think a lot of people just are rejecting it because it's not Roman leading the Bloodline. Solo's not doing a bad job. That's the thing.
No,
Solo's
he's
doing
not.
all right.
He's gotten better. He's way better than I thought he would be, in that sense. But it's just like what they're doing with the story and how like it's stalling, and then Cody's a champ. Like, we love Cody, but it just doesn't seem as prestigious right now, as important as it was with Roman and all that. But there's a lot of other stuff going on too. Yeah, there's a lot of other stuff going on. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully something starts to pop off with it that gives it a little more meaning. I mean, historically, looking back, like, title runs mean more when they're on the heel than the baby face. Like,
right.
That's just always what it seems like. I mean, John Cena had his runs, but unless you're like the top baby face, which Cody is right now, I guess.
Yeah, Yeah.
Something missing with it.
Right.
Just can't put my finger on it.
Yeah. I mean, they still love him. They sing the song and do the whoa, and, can't take it from him, He's still the champion. He's been it since WrestleMania, since April. So, yeah.
We've been riding this renaissance with you, Cody. We've been doing this since April, too. So,
yeah, true.
They can't take that from you. You know what they can't take from us? It's this cool graphic and guitar riff that segues us into the next segment. Monday Night Raw with Wade Barrett and Joe Tessitore. It is Tessitore. They did say it like 5 times this Raw.
Not Tessitore. Whoops.
Yeah. That's okay, though.
Tessitore. Yeah, he's good. Yeah, and shout out to you. You went to the
Italian Festa.
The Italian Renaissance Festival.
Yeah, it was pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Good music, good food. Was a great time. What was also a great time is this Monday Night Raw.
Bret Hart was leading up to it. People were talking that Bret Hart was going to be there, so I was very excited for that. In Calgary. Monday Night Raw in Calgary, in Hart Country, in Stampede Country. Yeah.
It's called the Stampede Arena too, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was kind of interesting because of comments Bret Hart made about Triple H recently, and then to have him on the show.
What did he say about Triple H? I haven't seen the comments.
Something about like he doesn't know anything about creative or can't make creative decisions or something like that.
And I blame that on Bill Goldberg.
Yeah, so it was funny how Gunther had that line later. Probably just a rib, but
it's hilarious.
We'll get to that. But what we have to start out with is
Oh yeah, and I will say it that the Wyatt Six, Uncle Howdy and them, Actually, I'm gonna show some love to our haters out there. Well, not for them, but just because it's my honest opinion, and they want us to really break this down. And every time we break it down, we do break down and talk about the Wyatt Six and the matches. They just happen to disrespectfully and in bad taste hack our podcast and our episode every damn time. It's sickening, it's terrifying, and it's some of the stuff they've been saying, it's a little bit over the top. It's kind of perverted and sick. I don't even know what to think of these people.
Distasteful.
Yeah
It's uncalled for. It's 6 6 is what it is. And I said it, and the other times they just cut me off. If they wouldn't hack our podcast and let me speak, I might have said something positive. I don't know. I wouldn't have.
I may have said something, but you can thank your heroes, your cult, for silencing me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I was saying positive stuff, but you can't hear it now because they did that. Yeah. It's their fault. So now it's your fault.
And Howdy keeps going on about all these false prophets, and he's a fucking false prophet.
Yeah, he's a false prophet. Yeah. Out of all the Wyatt Six matches, this and everything they've done, this was my favorite one.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought the street fight was good. There were some good spots on it. Like Chad Gable did a great job. Mm-hmm. How about that suplex on the to the back? Mm-hmm. Ringside, yeah. It was good. It was comical though. I didn't take it serious. And then like Ivy Niles would have beat the shit out of Nikki Cross, and I thought it was supposed to be Abby the Witch, but it's Nikki Cross they're going with.
Yeah, no, they embody them.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Nikki embodies Abby the Witch, and
Uncle Howdy's just sitting there in the damn chair the whole time. He don't get his hands dirty
until the end.
Yeah,
it's a 4-on-4 street fight, but then a fifth person can just come in anyway because it's a street fight.
And I will say, out of all of them, I think Dexter Lumis has the best look and the most potential to be something someday in the WWE. Out of all of them. I mean, besides of what Rowan has already done, of course, and not to take anything away from his past and stuff like that. But I think,
Well, he, Dexter
Dexter's.
Lumis, he embodies Mercy the Vulture.
Oh yeah. Well, buzzard. That's trash. Yeah.
That's trash.
Yeah, that was stupid. But
this whole thing is.
But yeah, I think he's got some potential, and they got some potential, and the match wasn't bad. I found it comical. I found it funny, but it was some good spots. I was like, okay, this is funny. This is comical, but I don't think too many people take it serious.
Yeah,
they take it too serious.
Too serious. Yeah.
It's one or the other,
Yeah, Eric Rowan getting covered with all the debris, and then
that was
popping up like the Incredible Hulk.
Oh my God, they covered him so much. It's like a landfill. Yeah, they got a freaking one of these 1/2-inch broken tables on him, and a kendo stick and a aluminum foil garbage can.
Yeah, he needed a breather spot. Yeah. Well, American-made outshined them.
I agree. Yeah.
I think doing that something like this. Yeah, because what it is if it wasn't
Rowan,
if it wasn't a street fight, I think that. Oh yeah. And I think that if it wasn't a street fight, then the Wyatt Sucks would have gotten exposed really bad here.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think that Ivy Nile and Chad Gable and the Creed brothers can work circles around these guys.
Yeah, and for being so supernatural, they got quite a beat down. And Uncle Howdy's dumbass is just sitting there in the fucking chair like a little freak show, like a weirdo. Like,
Jesus, dude, you had to say it.
In the cult too? No, not again. No. What is... Everything is just... Ringside Renaissance. We're back again, unfortunately, and we brought the Fireflies with us.
Most got away with it. We started talking shit. We won't let that slide.
We thought for once that you were sucking our ass. Now you have to kiss it. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby, I love the way.
We thought that street fight was impressive. Wait until we get there and ruin your buttholes.
Howdy, I just sit in my Adirondack lawn chair and rock back and forth. Real creepy.
We love all the care and support from our dragonflies.
Our cult. We love our dragonflies. We also left you a QR code last week on your little podcast. If you go to that QR code, you can get a discount. Abby the Witch's custom fleshlight promo code Uncle Howdy.
Our logo is the red ring. And that's what your butthole will look like when we're done with it.
The dark side.
The dark side of Uranus.
The rings around Saturn. Oh, wait. That's your butthole.
Now that our feud is done with American Made, we're coming for you, Ringside Renaissance.
You wanna get a GoFundMe for your WrestleMania campaign?
You're gonna need a GoFundMe for your medical bills when we tear up those assholes.
You thought it was cute being in Calgary? Having your little bitch boy Bret Hart wear his pink? Well, guess what? Bill Goldberg's my favorite too.
Once we're done tearing up... Wait, we already beat up American Made. We're gonna run roughshod and take every title in WWE.
We deserve to be top of the storyline. Top of WrestleMania. We don't even have a match yet for Bad Blood.
Oh, yeah.
I pray to this candle.
The fireflies. It's a beautiful candle you got there.
Yes.
Is it Yankee?
Smells like unicorn poop.
My candle in my bathroom makes it smell like I took a shit in fresh linen.
Peekaboo, Ringside Renaissance. Peekaboo.
Coming for you. Coming in you.
Don't you forsake us again.
Our dragonflies will not be denied.
I wouldn't see you bend over, spread my cheek, and the dragonfly will exit onto your face.
If you think the street fight was impressive, wait till we take up multiple segments on the 2 hours of Monday Night Raw.
Our street fight and match on Raw was the best street fight in wrestling history.
And we weren't tired enough not stand and pose at the end for our photo
Opportunities. Cinema.
Cinema.
I'm so happy that damn bracelet is broken. Now we can focus on the main important focus in WWE, and that's the Wyatt 6. And that is only the Wyatt 6. I don't want to hear anything else but Ringside talk about the Wyatt 6 and break down every match we do. Cinema. Dave Meltzer, better give it 100 stars. Don't waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head.
You one step back from that ledge, my friend.
Ringside Renaissance. You better beware. We're here.
I think you need a dude wipe.
We expect you to say good things, or we'll be back. Ringside Renaissance, we're here.
You putting double A's in that thing?
Ringside Renaissance, we're here.
Whoa. That just happened again, didn't it?
Bro, are you all right?
They're trying to silence us. I'm not going to stand for this white shit anymore. Try to say good things about him.
You were shackled.
They have me in proverbial chains. Literal chains.
This is what happens when we try to be positive. What the fuck? Bro, what is that?
That's horrifying.
It's shitima.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we apologize. I think we've been hacked again for I think that was the 5th time.
Oh. I don't know. Jesus.
These things just weigh so much. It looks like the exact chains that they had on in the street fight. I don't know how these got here.
Finn Balor come out because we had an hour commercial free of Raw, and Finn Balor came out and you turned me into a sidekick, and I'm not Finn Balor is not the sidekick.
Not a sidekick, bud. No.
And he called out Damian Priest.
He did. Yeah.
He said, "Get your fucking street rat ass out here.
Get your ass out here. You did this to yourself. You turned me into a sidekick. Yeah, and I'm a Motorola pager. I'm not a sidekick.
I'm gonna potato you.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna make you kiss my Blarney Stone."
Let us know in the comments if that's too much, right?
Yeah. Freaking Finn, I challenge you. The Bad Blood. Yeah.
Yeah. And Damian Priest accepted a match at Bad Blood, and then Finn Balor says, "Well,
yeah,
you're gonna teach you a lesson now."
Yeah.
And Damian Priest said, "I'm the one that made the lesson.
I wrote that rule book. I wrote the rule book. Yeah. I wrote the book on this. Yeah. I know what's coming next. It's a beatdown by the Judgment Day.
It's me. Oh yeah, it's a beatdown for the Judgment
Day. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you one thing, and I'm gonna whip your ass."
Yeah, wait.
That's not how it works. That's not how it works. That's not how it's going to go down this time. No.
That's not the order of things.
Yeah, you should know that.
Yeah, so the Judgment Day came in, Priest started beating them all up, and then they got the upper hand, and then Rhea came out.
Limping down with her crutches. Yep.
Liv Morgan took her out, started beating her with the crutch.
Them crutches was getting some work.
Yeah.
Putting in overtime. Yeah.
Then Damian covered up Rhea.
Oh yeah, what a good twin. What a good friend. What a good guy. Yeah, he got on top. Yeah.
Oh, good symbolism.
Mommy isn't always on top.
I didn't catch that.
DP was on top this time.
Usually
Mommy got the DP. Mommy got the DP. And then some yeet.
From the top. Oh, okay.
Yeah. The yeet went on top of the DP, which was on top of Mommy.
Yeah. Liv was
covered over. The DP was Mommy was getting the DP covered in yeet.
Liv was jealous because she usually goes for the DP, but she couldn't get it this time.
She was getting the crutches. Yeah. How about those crutch shots too? Oof, right on the mat. Right on the mat. Right on the back in the mat. Yeah.
All right. Can we give up this facade now? Because wrestling's a work, right?
Is it? Oh.
Some would say. I'm not going to be the one to say it because, wrestling's still real to me, damn it. But I think you've been working me saying that you like Liv Morgan. Can we just admit she's fucking terrible?
Nah, I think she's decent. I think she's good. I liked it.
Decent at what?
I liked it. I liked the segment.
What?
I thought she did good. She was whipping the shit out of Rhea with
the mat. Okay.
She was that was Damian. She was missing. She was just out of breath from hitting. She put a lot of work in on Rhea. She screwed her leg all up. Yeah,
gave her the business.
She doing her thing. Yeah, doing her thing out there.
Where would you rank Liv in top women's wrestlers?
Oh, she definitely like of all time or like nowadays, like right now.
You choose.
Okay, right now I would say in the WWE, number 1.
Jesus.
Yes, she's the champion, and she's better than Nia Jax.
So Nia Jax is number 2. She's a solid number 2.
I would probably put Bianca and Jade number 2 and 3. Then I would put Bayley. Then Rhea Ripley. No. Nah, Rhea's number 2.
Jesus Christ.
Liv's got to be number 1. She's a champion. You got to give her respect. Like, for all purposes, work or not work, she's a champion. She is the best. If Rhea wants to be Rhea can be number 1, but she got to beat the champion. She got to be on top. Rhea is not on top. She was not on top. She was on bottom of the DP getting yeeted on. So.
Great explanation.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think she's hot dog shit. So I'm not going to elaborate more on this. I know we got a lot of Liv fans that probably do not like me, and I do not like her. So.
It's okay. We stand together, united. Yeah.
That's right.
Dogs and hoes.
Dogs and hoes. So, and chicken tendies. So, then we had the women's tag title, Jade and Bianca against the Unholy Union. I don't see the point in this match. I like the Unholy Union.
Yeah, they were good. They did good again. Jade and Bianca were good again, but they just put them on to put them on. There's no other tag team for them to go against unless they're going to go against the PFT, the Pure Fusion Collective, and shoot their shot. But that wasn't their timing. Yeah. It's 3 fingers. Yeah.
And the thumb and
the
butt.
Yeah. Okay. Come hither. Yeah. No.
Who's hither?
I don't know. Oh God. She's
All right, yeah. So I don't know. This match over and over again. It's just not for me. I like all four of these.
Yeah,
women,
they know what they're doing, but it's the same thing again. They're just. I don't know where they're going to go after this, right? Unless they're going to just keep having the same match with the same people over and over. But it's not much of a tag team division out there for the women. So
yeah, it's tough. We had the LWO and the Judgment Day backstage and just talking their shit, and that led to Dragon Lee and Dominic having a match against each other.
Yeah, and Dirty Dom and Deadbeat Dad Rey Mysterio face to face backstage.
Well, face to chest. Dominic's got like a foot on him.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, but it was funny for what it was. But the match, expected filler. Dragon Lee is good, of course.
Had to take the pin.
Yeah. Leah had to help out, or not Leah, Rhea, not Leah, but Liv had to help do her thing. Super fan. Yeah, she did her thing.
Superfan can't even think of her name.
Yeah. It's early. It's early out here. It's early out here. I love my girl Liv. Yeah.
He's a fucking shill. All you Liv lovers, you Liv Dom fans, need to trash Kombat Jones in the comments.
Yeah, I've probably done more than they have. I've spent money on one T-shirt for her. So until you can bring your receipts, don't.
I've yeeted about 36 times to where I'm a big fan.
I'm a wrestling fan of Liv.
Thank you.
Yeah.
She sucks at that, too.
No.
So we had the Pure Fusion Collective next against Lyra Valkyria, Zelina Vega, and the mystery partner in Calgary.
Yes. It was Natalya, which we were predicted because it was in Calgary, Hart country. And I thought it was a bit of false advertising, because they said anybody out there, that wants to shoot their shot. I mean, they're saying anybody wants to shoot their shot.
Natalya shot her shot with the sharp shooter.
Yeah. Very clever way with the words there. I wonder if they thought
they got away with their tongues.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes, they did. Yes. They shot their shot and their shot hit.
And then there was like a half crab, a full crab. Anyway, at the end of the match, Natalya got the sharpshooter on Zoe Stark. She tapped out. Lyra, Zelina, and Natalya.
Yes,
won the match.
They got the dub.
So we had Bret Hart, the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be, come out to the ring with Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett, and didn't know where the hard cam was. He had to ask Wade Barrett where the hard cam was. And
poor guy. Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah, but we love Bret Hart. But he got there in the ring. They made it look good. Yeah.
He didn't do as much as I thought he was going to do.
Yeah.
I thought there was going to be more for him.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, he said what he had to say. He's a proud Canadian champion. And this was all, and the Ring General came out to the ring to confront him.
It was all a setup.
And he said, you were one of my favorite wrestlers, but my favorite wrestler is Goldberg.
I was like, oh, shit.
Oh, no.
And before even that, Gunther was getting booed heavy. Heavy. Like, he was getting a lot of heat already.
Mm-hmm.
I was impressed. They wouldn't even let him speak. Crowd wouldn't even let him speak. You can't interrupt Bret Hart, especially in Calgary. Don't do that.
Gunther really does well with all this stuff. He plays along with it very well. I think he's really good at it.
He seems like he knows what to do. Yeah.
So I didn't realize. Okay, so Bret Hart came out, was talking about Canada. They're talking about Survivor Series being in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Not Calgary.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever. To Americans, Canada's all one big block. But
I had to look up where Vancouver was. I was like, I wonder if I can go to that. I was like, nope, it's above Washington State. No, I might as well drive to California.
Exactly. Not going to that one. But I didn't realize until Gunther came out with Bret Hart what this was setting up for, and then it clicked in my head.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
Because he was talking about Canadian champions and great Canadian wrestlers and stuff. And Gunther was giving Bret Hart a tongue lashing. And Bret Hart got saved by the underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn.
Oh, let's go. Yeah, Sami. Yeah, Bret Hart made it cool to wear pink.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Only him.
Yeah.
I don't got a goat the size of Bret Hart, so I can't really wear pink and get away with it. But yeah, so I used to see him in tights. So Sami came out and was talking, putting over Canada and babyface promo stuff, and challenges Gunther for the title again, and Gunther declines the. So this is obviously where they're going for Bad Blood, I guess.
Yeah, and he got out of the ring, and Bret got the mic back, and what did he call him? A yellow
dog,
yellow
gutless yellow coward.
Yeah, gutless yellow coward. Yeah,
gutless yellow coward.
I don't understand the yellow part. What the yellow part meant?
That's old Western shit. What are you?
Oh,
yellow?
Okay. Oh, yeah.
I learned that from Back to the Future 3.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Okay.
What are you, yellow? I'm not yellow.
You gutless yellow coward.
Yeah, yellow
Gunther didn't like that. Sam. Yeah. No.
Boy, oh boy. But it was nice to see the excellence of execution in the ring, and
good
even
to
though
see
there isn't much he can do, and I probably overhyped it in my head like he was going to be fucking sharpshootering people. And
yeah, same there. I mean, I didn't think Punk was going to be there because of what happened last week. He got the beat down and took out in the ambulance. So I was like, oh shit. But I thought they kind of missed a good. I thought it was great. I didn't see it coming. Them doing the whole Gunther thing with him. Mm-hmm. So that caught me off guard, which was good because I thought they might go in like the direction of like Drew McIntyre and Bret. And like CM Punk, and like I thought they missed the opportunity of being like Bret Hart talking shit to Drew, being like, you tapped out to Punk putting you in my sharpshooter, or something like that. But they made it work though with Gunther. That was the next best thing, and I liked it for what it was. And then bringing up Goldberg was just like hilarious because it's just like everybody knows Bret hates Goldberg. Like he blames Bill Goldberg for everything, and in the world for just it's hilarious. Maybe it's true, but whatever. It's just funny regardless.
I agree with you. I thought that putting him with Drew McIntyre would have been a great option until I saw this and figured out in my head what they were doing and stuff. But I think they did miss an opportunity, like you said, to cover it with Drew McIntyre because of the sharpshooter and everything. But we're not going to miss the opportunity to talk about Drew McIntyre because he came out to the ring next, and we're getting a little bit of Scottish psychopath back.
They call him the Scottish psychopath. Tessitore called him that, I think.
Because he called out Wade Barrett with this one.
Yeah, he was gloating. Yeah. He said, Punk thought he was over and he was going to challenge for the championship. No.
Yeah.
All you stupid fans. Yeah.
We've hung out together.
Yeah.
We've met each other's families. We've had a pint together. We've been arrested together.
Yeah, we've been arrested for what?
That's what I wanted to know. I tried Googling it and couldn't find anything. But let us know in the comments what Wade Barrett and Drew McIntyre got arrested together for.
Yeah.
So through all this, he gets out of the ring and he starts coming after. Are they teasing Wade Barrett coming back to the ring?
People have been talking about that they want to see it or that it might be possible. I mean, he definitely still looks jacked. He looks like he's probably in good shape still, like he could. So I don't see why not.
Once this feud with Punk's done, maybe that's where they're going to go with Drew,
I thought maybe they're going to have fucking Punk attack Wade Barrett or something. But obviously that's not going to happen because Drew's turning on Wade Barrett. So
So as he's doing that, Adam Pearce comes out and tells Drew, "Get your fucking ass back in the ring, you fucking jabroni." Talk.
Because Drew was talking and said that he retired Punk, put him in the early retirement, like he ain't coming back. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
And Adam Pearce ain't standing for this shit no more.
No, Scrap Daddy don't play around.
I'm fucking tired of it. So, like, listen, I took my glasses off. I'm being fucking serious now.
Yep.
Like, you didn't put him into early retirement. I just fucking talked to Punk.
Yeah, just talk to him. Yeah.
And he called you a punk bitch.
He called you a bitch.
And he said at Bad Blood,
yeah,
we're going to have Drew McIntyre and CM Punk round 3.
Yeah. But how do you think?
Hell in a cell. Yes, the people have gotten what they've wanted.
Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, Bad Blood, Atlanta, Hell in a Cell. Yeah.
Round 3. The war to settle the score.
Yes. Shout out to Scrap Daddy App. Yeah. Killing it. Who knows what's going to happen in Atlanta? We got all types of ideas, things we've been trying to speak into existence, with this damn bracelet and the bracelets and everything. It's just it's ridiculous, like yeah.
So we'll see what happens with this. Hopefully it's a good finale. I think CM Punk, well, we'll wait on our predictions till closer to Bad Blood, but
right.
I think I have an idea of what direction they're going to go with this.
Okay.
Yeah, moving forward, I think. So we'll wait and see. Great promo, great segment. It didn't have to do too much. Just kind of sold everybody knew this was coming. We just needed to fucking spell it out,
And it said Punk will be back next week too for Raw.
Yes.
They teased
and
it.
NXT.
So.
Yeah. And
NXT. Yeah. Chicago.
So we had Rey Mysterio against Finn Balor. There wasn't too much with this match. It was 2 veterans. It was a decent match. Rey Mysterio ended up winning the match because Finn Balor got like that single leg crab over the ropes and wouldn't break the 5 count. And I like that they finished the match like this because matches don't get finished like this. Like this, the match was a throwaway match. What the fuck was it for?
Ding, 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 ding.
Right, but having the
ding.
disqualification from not breaking the 5 count is old school shit that you don't see anymore. So I kind of appreciated that a little bit. But
yeah, that's cool. Yeah, we got a lot of Judgment Day matches this time.
Yeah,
a lot of Judgment Day.
And LWO.
Yeah.
And this led to the main event, the number 1 contender IC title match, or for the IC title, I should say, it's a fatal 4-way match. And we had during the event, Braun Breaker go into each individual person and talking his shit to every one of them, which I think he did a really good job with.
Oh yeah. I thought that was one of my favorite parts too of the whole night was him going around to everybody and talking some shit and getting in their heads and he was clever with all the stuff that he said. He's good, man. He's way better. Yeah, his delivery, his demeanor, he's believable, he's confident, doesn't look like he just came from NXT a little while ago. He sounds and makes it believe like he's been doing it for a while, and he makes it look easy too. I feel like,
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. And I mean, it just built the hype, like we were talking about with SmackDown, with the mid-card titles, builds the hype of it, makes it feel like it means something.
Yeah.
Showing them backstage and him talking shit and them being so passionate over it. Really,
and it's like he's the heel too, but like I said last week, he's somewhat relatable. He's not playing overly evil either.
Mm-hmm.
He's just Dom, and I'm gonna beat your ass, but it's clear what side people are gonna choose most likely, right? Yeah. I mean, but I like it. I like this Braun Breaker.
Yeah, I like these style heels. Like Gunther was like that. He's doing more heelish stuff now, but for the longest time, Gunther was just matter of factly, I'm just gonna fucking beat your ass. There's nothing you can do about it.
And he's still doing the hoo, and then you hear it out in the audience. People are going along with it too, even though he's a heel. It's cool. Yeah, I fucks with Braun Breaker now. I fucks with him. Yeah.
What I fucks with was this fatal 4-way match. It was Jey Uso, Ilya Dragunov, Braun Strowman, and Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne, I don't feel like belonged in this match, but
and he's doing both. He's doing overtime because he was on NXT too. He's back and forth with all that, and I think he has a lot to do with the speed thing. So the
title. Valkyria was going back and forth too.
Yeah.
So this was a pretty good fatal 4-way match for what it was. I mean, they separated the ring a lot. It was nice having a big guy in there because when he gets taken out, it's not as like, oh, where if there's 4 high flying guys, it's like, where the fuck are they when they lay outside the ring and do nothing? But
right, he takes his time to get back into it.
Having a big guy makes sense. Pete Dunne was doing his fingering.
Yeah, he loves some fingers. Yeah. And we got Big Bronson Reed showing up too.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Braun Strowman cleared off the table. He was gonna put fucking Pete Dunne to fucking bed, and that wasn't what was in the cards because Big Bronson Reed gave that fucking tsunami off the barricade.
Yeah, it just baffles me that he's the one that jumped onto Braun Strowman onto the car, but like Braun was the one to come out of that and get the match. You know what I'm saying? I understand he was hurt or whatever happened backstage, but it's just like whatever.
Yeah.
Should have been his spot anyways, but he got his revenge because the tsunamis came to town. There was a tsunami in Edmonton.
Well, they took Bronson Reed out of it because he had COVID last week.
Right. Yeah,
so
I get it.
They had Braun Strowman come in, so it just continues their feud. Ilya Dragunov continued to impress me in this. I think he looks really good. I think he's going to be a future champion.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not a world champion, maybe IC champion.
Yeah, he was good.
Yeah, so I don't know. But
Jay, though, I mean, and we've been talking about Jay Uso, the Yeet Man, Mr. Yeet. The Yeet is among us, the Yeeter of worlds, going back.
He impressed me.
Yeah, for sure. Going back to the bloodline, stuff like that, and that whole storyline. But I don't know now. Maybe not. Maybe they trying to put the belt on him.
Yeah, maybe he'll go back with the belt. You never know. Just to go do the bloodline feud and then come back. I don't know.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. The finish of this match was pretty good. Ilya was learning him a lesson.
Yep.
Learning Pete Dunne a lesson. And hit him with that fucking H-bomb.
Yeah.
Pow! And fucking Jey Uso came in, super kicked Ilya, hit the fucking Uso splash on Pete Dunne. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Great way to finish the match after Bronson Reed took out Braun Strowman with the tsunami on the table.
Yep.
Boom, number 1 contender.
Yeah,
Jey
Yeet is the number
Uso.
1 contender. Jey Yeet Uso. People are happy about that. He's getting over. He's getting his title shot. He's in the main picture. I'm not sure if that match is going to happen at Bad Blood. I believe it's going to happen before that.
Yeah. Oh, really? You think so?
Yes. From things I've saw. Yeah, I think it's going to happen before Bad Blood because that's a ways to go. It's still like a month out.
Yeah, a little less, yeah.
I don't think they're going to wait. I think there's going to be more to that. Not sure. Well, we might get an IC title match at Bad Blood. I guess it will probably be... Maybe they'll have another one till then, in between then. I don't know. Maybe it'll end up being like a 4-way, 3-way, something, or...
You never know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Hard to tell.
That was Raw. We had a great time watching.
Yeah. Raw was good. Let us know in the comments what you thought about Raw, what you thought about SmackDown. Also watched NXT last night, an in-ring debut of Julia against Chelsea Green. Yeah. Not too bad for her first match. She was all right.
She looked all right. Yep.
She looked all right. I mean, you could tell it was her first match there. Probably a little bit of jitters or this or that, but you could see the potential there. You could see why she got the hype. She did good. She can get better, of course, but Chelsea Green a good opponent too.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, I mean, it was a nice, like you said, opening match for her being in NXT, and I'm hyped to see more of her. Once she starts facing like the top level stars of the women's division and stuff. Nothing against Chelsea Green, but once she starts getting to that tier, I'm really excited to see what's going to happen.
She's got Roxanne Perez for the NXT Championship, as she said, me, you, CW in Chicago. So, wonder what's going to happen. Will she win the belt? I don't know. That'll be very quick. very quick. But they might be trying to move Roxanne to the main roster or something. If they take the belt off her, maybe we'll get. Oh, you know what? We may get a return of Cora Jade in Chicago, in CW.
You never know. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't see them giving Julia a loss so quick, but I don't see them taking the title off Roxanne. So
maybe some type of disqualification or something then too. Yeah, or interference or something to make her kind of.
Stephanie Vacour comes out and lays.
That's true. Out. Yeah, Yeah, we still waiting for Stephanie Vacour. Looks like Cora Jade is close to returning, if not going to. So her and Roxanne have had a lot of history. So, and then it is Chicago too with Cora Jade, and Punk's also going to be there with all them, and the dynamic of everything. It's very interesting. It's cool to see Punk getting into NXT too a lot on social media and talking about it. We've heard about like the behind the scenes stuff, like in the future, what could happen with him with NXT too, which is exciting. So we'll see where they go with that. Very cool. Bloodline showed up on NXT also to fuck over the Street Profits. Yeah, freaking out, going crazy, doing the gremlin shit, of course. all of them, they were all there. Well, except Solo. No Solo. But we had the tag team champions and we had Jacob Fatu.
They were there by orders of the tribal chief.
Yes. Not Roman Reigns. Solo Sikoa. Not that tribal chief, the other one.
The stand-in.
Yeah. And Trick Willie got the win. Slick Trick Willie. Whoop that trick. Pete Dunne in a last man standing match, which had an interesting finish. Because Pete Dunne did the move to Trick Williams off the balcony or whatever onto the tables, but somehow Trick was the one that got up. Yeah.
Boy.
Whatever. At least he got the win. He's going to face Ethan Page, I believe, for the championship on their debut episode of the CW. So there we go for NXT. A lot to look forward to for that, too.
Yeah, agreed. And I think the next 3 weeks, actually, that NXT, SmackDown, and Raw is all going to be on SmackDown, I believe, or on USA, I believe.
Yeah, until NXT moves to CW.
Right.
Yeah, they'll all be, correct. And then, like we said, Raw is going to 2 hours, even on USA Network before Netflix. So they're going to have to change the program a little bit. Some people are going to get lost in the mix a little bit. It just is what it is.
Oh, man, them Wyatt sucks segments might get cut out.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see who makes a cut at this point, because 3 hours going to 2 hours is, and it's obviously a lot less time than that with the commercials. So they'll save it for the big storylines. Maybe they'll drag the big storylines out a little bit more, and they'll still give the mid-carders their spots, and they'll just, you could do either or. It depends what you're trying to do with the ratings, I guess, on too. But whatever.
Let us know in the comments what you think.
Yeah, let us know in the comments what you think. Thanks for riding along with us through this long episode. Sorry for ladies and gentlemen, for the occurrence that happened yet again, most likely by the Wyatt Sucks, the Wyatt Six. Yeah, them sons of bitches keep hacking our podcasts. Yeah, don't go to those QR codes.
No.
Well, that's it. I think we covered it all. That was RRW Weekly Review for WWE. We appreciate everybody riding along. Like that video, smash it, the subscribe button, leave a comment, let us know what you think. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody in the IWC. That's pretty deadly, Jesse. And I'm Andrew Kombat Jones. You've been listening to the Ringside Renaissance Wrestling Podcast. Peace.